Hello, this is Chiak. We are back again with another set of the Painscreek Killing. Yeah, I've had to, I've had to, well, I attempted to use guides without spoiling myself, but unfortunately I did spoil myself, and I spoiled myself pretty hard on a particular endgame event. Um, but basically, I can't even do the dart puzzle because I am everything. Basically, seems like, from what I can tell, everything comes down to me getting into the locked doors of the hospital. So I need to find this sewer entrance. So to Mayor's Mansion. Assuming, okay, if this is the curve, then that means it's actually... Okay. So... Assuming at this point is really... I'm up here, so if I follow this curve... Is it like here? 2 Maple Drive. So it's just, I mean, it's going to be at the T intersection on my right, if I am looking at this correctly. So is this the T intersection that they're referring to? I'm gonna assume so? This is 2 Maple Drive. Let's see if I can get a better look. 2 Farmers Market. I'm just gonna... I don't know. Because one map made it seem like it was over here, and there was a little... Yeah, there was this thing here that was like, is this it? This seems a bit small. I think I'm jinxing myself here. So... And the farmer's market is literally right there. So... Where is this sewer entrance that I'm missing? Apparently there are some things that will say unlock, but really... Or it'll say unlock, but you can't really unlock it. Because, okay, so the map... oh, wait, I can't use this one. Walnut Drive. This is Maple Drive. Hold on, let me just make a quick double check. Silver Lake Boulevard, Maple Drive. Oh, hold on. 2 Maple Drive. What? Unless this is really... I mean, I guess it does curve. So, like, if I'm at this intersection right now... Instead of what I was thinking, it being over here or something. Then... It's somewhere over here? I mean, I'm assuming... Like, I can hear that sound, right? Is it like this? Little corridor and off area here. It's not like I can open this. Yeah, no, I don't see an unlock, so... This is the part that's throwing me off. Like, I really just do not have any idea of where this sewer entrance is. Unless I'm supposed to... climb somewhere. Because all of this, me trying to get the tools from Oliver's place, everything, this is where my dead end is. So unless I can figure out how I'm supposed to be getting these... Okay, I'm just trying to see... There's no place here. Okay. So. They say it's in the middle of the stairs? Is it on the ground? Oh my god. Oh, I missed it so easily too. Unlock. But do I even have a key? Is this it? Right. Okay. I guess every single time I go, if I go up this way, I end up missing it. The foliage perfectly covered it. Well, not perfectly covered it. Yeah, I guess every single time I like try to look up, I instantly turn away and just look on this side. So somehow, even when I'm hugging the edges, I just miss it every single time. Alright, so this is where the sewer map comes in. So this was the old sewer entrance, so it's right. That's what it looks like to me. Can we find anything else here? I'm just wondering. I'm wondering, okay. I'm wondering if it's only going to give us one... Okay, I think there's really only one way to go. Okay, and then we go this way. Ow. Nothing here? Just making sure. Oh, that just like, what's that? That's my phone. Alright, so we finally made it to the hospital. Janitor. We came from the janitor's closet leads to the sewer, you say? Oh. None of these can open? Hello. Okay. We're gonna need to crouch. How do I have... Wait. Okay, so I have your Don't I already have your driver's license? Hold on. I took a picture of your driver's license. Ah, no. I got your PI license. There we go. I'm like, what in the world is going on? Okay. April 16th. I called Dorothy last week. She told me something interesting about Sophia. There was a puzzle that she received from Matthew when she first started working at the mansion, sort of a birthday gift for her. In that puzzle, Sophia was to visit both her and Matthew's favorite location in Painscreek. Okay, for Matthew's diary, I think it was Matthew. That was the Moon Cafe, right? In each location lies a clue that Matthew had written on the wall of the building exterior. What? The clues, when put together, will point to her the location of her gift. I thought that was a neat idea. Sophia's favorite places. Oh, or you could just tell me. The post office. Anyway, Anne's Courtyard Inn and Suite. A bridge over the stream by the gate entrance. Okay. And post office. Why would someone like the... Why would... He actually asked. Why would someone like the post office? And where can I find Matthew's favorite place? Okay, that's the Moon Cafe thing. I received an anonymous message this morning. It claimed that Scott wasn't Vivian's killer. Unfortunately, that's all I got. I've had my doubts whether Scott really killed Vivian. He sure had the motive, but upon reading all his diaries and looking through his investigation notes, can't help but think that Scott didn't kill Vivian. On the contrary, he was trying to find out who killed Vivian, as well as what really happened to Andrew Reed and Dr. Johnson. I still don't know if this anonymous person is a man or woman, but they've helped solidify my thoughts on Scott. I received another message yesterday. It told me to look into Bernard, the mansion's butler. I can't help but feel that this person is trying to tell me something, but not exactly what. The message said I will find something in the house. Today I received a key in the mail with the initials BH. Does this stand for Bernard's house? I searched everywhere and read all of Bernard's diaries. Something just doesn't add up. Maybe it's just a hunch or simply that I'm thinking too much. But would he have really killed Vivian? There's something else about his entries that just make me pause and wonder if he was indeed a murderer. I photographed all the pages. Okay. BH. Briefcase. Okay. And there we go. That's gonna help us. Is this? Can I? No. I was like, can I open... This looks like a drawer. Can I open it? And we need to turn on the generator in order to gain access. This is a jar. Oh my god, you extend all the way out. Oh, this is a janitor. Okay. Made it sound like something was barricading it on the other side. It's really just like the door lock. The door is locked. That's all it was. What's that? A hammer? Ooh. A tool. Finally. Nail under the board. Nail on the board's the... Oh, that's the morgue. Wait, no. Electric room. Assuming this. Okay, hold on. Anything else? This is it, right? Oh my god, it's so loud! Okay, and wait, isn't his I thought his office was near... No, it's on the other side. Oop. It's over here. Okay. Finally, we can use this key card. Some privacy, please. Ow. Lights. Did I turn it on or did I turn it off? Technically did turn it on, but it's not going to turn on. Good to know. Might as well just switch it off then. Okay. Okay. rifling through. Anything in there? No? Okay, this bit.
Henry, I just received a letter from the NMB investigation firm regarding the use of the RRF funds. I need you to call me. Henry, we really need to talk. Please call back. What's going on, Henry? Why aren't you returning my calls? This is really important.
You make it sound really important. You don't sound... It's like, this is really urgent, but not at all. Vivian Roberts, May 29th, 1993. Dear Dr. Henry Johnson, I would like to thank you for your contribution to the Painscreek Community Hospital and the people of Painscreek for the past 2 decades. However, there have been reports regarding the mishandling of funds designated for PCH, most of which came from the Roberts Relief Fund. This support was meant to help with the purchase of medical equipment and supplies. Since a sum of nearly $160,000 has been estimated missing, we have no other choice except to open an investigation. Until you are able to explain the discrepancies between your accounting and ours, we have no choice but to suspend all funding for the hospital for the time being. I will be meeting you and your accountant to solve these issues so we may continue to support the hospital's needs. From Vivian Roberts. Understandable. Nothing there. Okay. Anything on the desk? Nope. Yes. No, no! You open that back up. To Charles Roberts, fax it tomorrow. I don't know if it's a joke that you sent me the threat letter, but if you knew about the well, then you must have found out the truth. Just so you know, your wife was the one behind all of it. If you have any grudge, it's with her, not me. I was just a witness in Sophia's death, nothing more. You're just gonna send this out without any confirmation that was him? I know what you did. Meet me by the well at midnight. Do you know which one? Come alone. Okay, so it's the same message that Vivian got. Please. Oh, hello. No, pick it up. Come with me, please. Okay. Unfortunately, I do know how these all connect together, but... Unfortunately, so yeah, if you're looking for a guide, there's the one on Steam that will give, like, it will do a proper, like, kind of hints, like, here's some hints, and then here's the outright solution. That's the best one I can find. Mind you, since this game isn't linear, it's very difficult for, like, you just have to troll through each section and see which one you need to get, which section you need it for. Okay, we've hit the... I know I could use the map, but... Oh. This one? So this is Trisha's, right? Because I remember... No. Okay, well, might as well just not bother. Excuse me? What do you mean locked? Nothing. This place has already been... What is this? Happily ever after. Here. Just get the right angle on that. 503. Random milk? Okay, hold on. We got two things here. Scott Brooks' body found by jogger with multiple stab wounds to the heart. Police unsure if events are tied to the killing of Vivian Roberts. Scott Brooks, the murder suspect on the Vivian Roberts case, was killed yesterday. His body was found on the roadside along Maple Drive. At around 6:50 a.m., a jogger happened to see a body lying motionless on the side of the road, behind the bush, while doing his morning run. He stopped to check if the person needed help, only to notice that the body was covered in blood. He immediately called 911. The police arrived shortly at around 7 a.m., and the victim was pronounced dead. The time of death was predicted to be about 4 to 6 hours ago, putting the time of death between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. Questions have been raised pertaining to the murder of Vivian Roberts, especially since Scott was released from prison due and then. Okay. So, he was... Actually, what's the date of this? November 16th. I deleted the photos of the calendar, right? Final court appearance. So literally it was just after his acquittal then. Mind you, he was probably investigating during that entire time. July 27, 1995. Yesterday, on hearing that Scott was apprehended for the murder of her mother, Trisha... Oh wait, this is someone else? Wait, whose room is this? Trisha collapsed. The hospital called this morning to inform us that it was just a nervous breakdown. However, they've suggested that she should stay there for another few days. Charles is asking me to stay by her side. It rained today. Trisha has always hated the rain. She stayed in bed, tucked under the blanket, nearly the entire day. Here and there, she mutters Scott's name out loud. She cried herself to sleep a few times. It pains me to see her like this. August 22nd. Charles visits Trisha almost every day. Today, he was quieter than usual. All of a sudden, he told me that Vivian had been seeing another man, apparently a banker, for more than a year. He asked me if Vivian ever talked to me about it. I said I didn't know anything, but was sure that Vivian would never have done such a thing. Then I realized that Trisha was awake. I'm not sure if she heard our conversation. September 8th. Sheriff Howard came today. He asked me if I remember seeing anything suspicious the night Vivian died. I've already told him everything I know. It's frustrating to be asked over and over about things that I just want to forget. Before he left, I asked if Scott could really be the killer. He said he's wondering the same thing. If Scott was not the killer, then who killed Vivian? Is it Father Matthews? Just like, because so far, he has a particular love towards Sophia. And if... I'm just trying to think, like, well, he knew Scott was the child between Charles. Charles? Was it Charles or was it Robert? Either way, between Sophia and the father. So, ooh. It's like, I'm just like, how much did he know? I'm just trying to piece together in terms of the information I had before. September 16th. Derek came by to see Trisha. I asked him how he was doing. He said that the medical expenses for Wanda were more than he expected. Even with Charles's help, he'd been forced to use up most of his savings. He's currently searching for a second job. He asked me if there was a future for him. Traveling with Charles made him see some of the other rather ugly sides of the world. His mother is hospitalized with terminal cancer, and seeing his best friend, Trisha, like this pains him. I didn't know what to tell him. Before he left, he leaned close to her and whispered, "Would it have been better if Scott just never showed up? Would you have chosen me? I wish that I never heard that." Looks like a room key. Okay. Whose room is this? You want? Let's check the journal. If it's Dorothy, is this with Dorothy? Is this the? I don't know. Wait, 1995, right? Is this it? Okay, here we go. Nervous breakdown. Because I'm trying to think, room key. Because the only ones we have are Dorothy Patterson, and frankly, Bernard Hopkins does not make sense. Right, yes. Okay, no, sorry. I'm like... Okay, I did see this in the guide. I just forgot. Oh, boy. So many things to... Oh, okay, door. So I think that's it. I think that is actually it for the hospital. So, now that we have Dorothy's... Did I go the wrong way? Probably... Here we go. Yeah, there we go. I was about to make an entire way around. Alright. So we got Dorothy's, the room key, which now I can get more tools, right? Actually, Dorothy's is right nearby, so... I can't remember that she had... I didn't even remember that she had a room. But... No, wait. Oh, no, Trisha. That was Trisha's room, but Dorothy left her diary there? Okay, Dorothy. They were close, so... Mind you, we found the detective stuff. Oh, right. The detective. This room? Is this it? Yeah. What's this? A pendant of Mother... Oh no. Okay, wait, hold on. What's in here? The bottom one. Oh. Daughter of ex-mayor found dead at Painscreek Community Hospital. Trisha Roberts? There we go. Trisha Roberts falls 40 feet from rooftop, lands on head and dies. Wow, you gave all the descriptions. But I had a feeling that that chalk outline was Trisha, considering the diary and the newspaper entries. Yesterday morning, the body of Trisha Roberts, well, not newspaper entries, more the diary entries. Yesterday morning, the body of Trisha Roberts was found on the grounds of Painscreek Community Hospital. She was pronounced dead at 7:20 a.m. According to Miss Thompson, she was starting her morning shift when she heard some sound near the reception area. She went out to find Trisha lying motionless. Blood was flowing out from her head. She quickly called for Dr. Bennett. Sorry, I was like, why would you put... Blood was flowing out from her head. I was like, whoa. Excuse me. This newspaper is getting quite descriptive. She quickly called for Dr. Bennett, the attending physician for the day's morning shift, who brought Trisha to the emergency room at once. Fortunately, it was too late. The hospital CCTV shows that Trisha Roberts was walking around the hospital at around 6:30 a.m. Excuse me, my throat suddenly just got really dry. She headed to the roof at 6:54 a.m. A few minutes later, her body was found on the ground, 3 hours below. 3 hours below? 3 floors below. Charles Roberts, ex-mayor and father of the deceased. So, like... Oh, that's all the newspaper articles? Really? Okay. Friday, October 27th, 1995. Scott was released from prison this morning. Matthew went to pick him up. There's a lot of tension here in Painscreek. Most people think of Scott as a murderer. Charles tried to stop Trisha from seeing Scott, but it's no use. She was already waiting for him at the cabin. November 6th. Charles is drinking again. He couldn't stop Trisha from trying to see Scott, yet Scott seems to be avoiding her. Trisha should not have been discharged from the hospital at this point. She still needs help and rehabilitation. November 14th. Derek and Scott fought at the market today. Derek asked Scott why he's avoiding Trisha. Scott didn't say anything. He just walked away. Derek told him not to come back anymore. It's sad to see what's happening to them now. They used to be such good friends. Oh my god, Scott was killed? November 16th. Trisha's been going crazy ever since Scott died. She sometimes screams in the middle of the night. Here and there she'll ask us why Scott hasn't visited her for a while. No one seems to know how to answer without agitating her condition. December 6th. Trisha is finally being admitted to the hospital for another mental breakdown. Charles doesn't know what to do. I've asked for his permission to take care of Trisha at the hospital until she recovers. I think Charles appreciates my help. God. And this is all Dorothy Patterson's story. Okay. No lights. Always gotta check if there's anything behind. Oh wait, this can open. Oh? What? Okay. Well. Just hope I remember where this is. Okay, I'm gonna close this just to keep it out of the way. Oliver, wait, there's a key? Key. Looks like a house key. Oliver's, right? Say it is. Oliver's photo lab cleaning. There we go. Dear Dorothy. Oh, see, can I zoom in? Okay. I want to express my heartfelt gratitude for all you've done for me. You've taken care of my store on so many occasions. You've helped maintain its bright spirit. I would be lying if I said that I'm not saddened by your departure. I will greatly miss you. I wish you all the best in your new place. Do invite me there once you've settled in. May God... What? Did she just not give back the key? That makes no sense to me. Thank you for taking care of my place. You can keep the key. It's fine. Okay, so we have one thing in here. Oh, you just have a giant cross over the front of your bed. Okay. That's it. And yeah, okay. I was like, is there a basement? So I was like, oh, this is just the washroom underneath the stairs. Okay, so I'm not done with Dorothy's place. I'm done with her story, but I'm not done with her place. Okay. So, I mean, if I go to Oliver's store now, I can get the rest of the tools. And that means I can look at Wanda's, whatever. Oh my god, wait. Oliver, where's your photo lab? Ha, found it. Give me the tools. Can't turn on the lights. Of course, you don't have lights at the front of your place. No. Oh, here we go. Lights. Now, I don't know how much stuff Oliver here will have. See a toolbox. First, let's check all these jars. Just in case. I doubt it. See, I don't, like, people just literally left in a hurry because all this stuff is left here. It just makes no sense to me that people would not take it with them. Oh, I was like, where's the shovel? But the shovel, there's no way the shovel will be in the toolbox. Okay, so these are the two things. And those are all the tools, you say. Okay. Okay, hold on. Nope. Office of Church Haven, July 17th, 1995. Dear Mr. Oliver Gibson, we regret to hear that Father Matthews will not be joining any part of the annual religious gathering event from July 18th till the 23rd in South New York. We received Father Matthews' memo yesterday stating that he was not feeling well. I assume he has also informed you about this last-minute change. Please send him our regards. We wish him a swift recovery so he may serve the people of Painscreek soon. Why would they... I'm sorry, did, what was Oliver's other job? There is a diary here? Okay, we get Oliver's story, January 3rd. We just attended Trisha... Well, okay, you, for some reason, separated Trisha and the R. Trisha's funeral this morning. Charles tried to be strong, but by the end of the ceremony, his face was wet. Dorothy cried her heart out. It truly pains the soul to witness so many deaths occur here in Painscreek. Every one of those deaths was of a person I knew, and some were very close to me. Among them, Vivian's death shocked me the most. Despite what the media said, I will not for ever a moment believe that Scott killed her. It just doesn't make sense to me. Trisha's death hurt the most, probably because I spent the last few years mentoring her. She was smart, kind, and very talented. She was turning into a very promising young woman. With her passing, Charles has lost all his family members. He's all alone. I can't imagine the pain he's going through. August 14th. Dorothy left Painscreek early February, a month after Trisha's funeral. The hospital closed shortly after. By the end of the month, Charles had packed and departed Painscreek for good. Wanda passed away on March 12, 1996. Her cancer had spread too far and too deep. The doctors could not save her. 2 weeks after her funeral, Derek moved out of Painscreek. Autumn is approaching. My photography store will be closing by the end of this month. I have many things to say, but there is no one left to confide in. Anyway, I've been thinking about retiring for quite a while now. Maybe the time has come. That's Oliver's story. Just the one thing. Okay. I don't imagine there's going to be anything else, but I'm going to continue searching. You don't have pills? I don't... Yeah. I was about to say, there's no way I can open this. Just to open doors. Fine. Okay, we got all the tools. Oliver's story was simply one diary. But damn, yeah, Charles... His wife died? Then, I don't know how... I'm assuming he knew that... either he had an inkling that Scott was his son, or... No, because he described as like... He didn't say in any of his diary entries that it's like, oh, this is my son. But... Yeah. Hold on. So, this little thing. Can I... Hammer? No? I love how it's the wrench? A wrench. I'm not sure how a wrench would be used for this, but sure, whatever. Is there anything here? No. I'm disappointed. Maybe it's for later? Okay, I'm sorry, but how did the wrench... What kind of wrench did you use? It's an all-purpose wrench, apparently. Okay, so maybe this is for later, because I don't see anything in here. Unless it's something farther down. Okay. Oh, okay, so we have the shovel. So, for the shovel... Oh yeah, we also have pictures to take for Sophia's thing. Okay, let's, sorry, so many things now to do. Wanda's place. Where's Wanda? Wanda's this way. We also got Bernard. Bernard... I realized I have the birthday cake. And you know what? I'll leave that to later. We can do it later. I just want to use all of these tools because we have them, we can use them, let's use them. But first, nails. Examine. Huh. Did it say how Vivian was killed? Scott was stabbed in the heart multiple times, or at least stabbed in the chest multiple times. Though one of those wounds was probably in his heart. Now Wanda, she has like desk drawer or whatever. It's here, right? Is it here? I thought it was near the church. Or was it? Oh, here. Huh? This one? Clearly I remember which house I'm supposed to be going to. Okay. And it's probably going to be like a diary entry or something. So would this... Oh no, what? Need tool. The wrench? It says I need a tool, but... Am I... Okay. Ow, ah! Is there like a... Oh wait, how come now I can... Okay, I don't know why that... It wouldn't work before. City of New Jersey Department of Child Psychiatry Division. Psychiatric evaluation of Derek Tyler. Dear Miss Wanda Tyler, after almost 5 months of sessions, your son Derek Tyler is now much better. We are still unable to get him to talk much, but he has chosen to express his thoughts and feelings through written text, which is a breakthrough for him. During his last session, however, he wrote the following. Dad was standing in the middle of the road. He was waving to me. Mom was crying and her tears dripped onto my face. I woke up. Kitty was purring and licking my face. I think she wanted to go out. Mom doesn't like me to make noise when it's late at night. Says it will wake everyone up. So I was very quiet when I opened the back door. Kitty flew away. There were noises behind the wall fence. There's a door that's always locked, but there's light behind the keyhole. I walked to the door and looked through the keyhole. There were 4 people. 2 of them were fighting. A baby was crying. Then one of them fell down and hit her head. She stopped moving. Her eyes were open. I wet my pants because she was looking at me. Derek has since been very quiet. We haven't been able to grasp fully if what he wrote was real or imaginary. Nevertheless, we are concerned with his situation. Kindly get back to us so we can discuss further steps in helping him. I thought Derek and Scott were the same age. Because this is almost suggesting either he saw the events or he somehow found out the truth and has made the dream like this or created memories like this. I mean, it's the mind. It could be anything, but I thought they were the same age. January 24th, 1981, the school called. The principal told me that the kids have been calling Derek names, saying he's a bastard child. I know that Derek wants to know where his father is. I don't know what to say to him. February 20th, the school called me again and told me that Derek poked a bird's nest till it fell off the tree. After that, he stomped the chicks to death. This resulted in him being suspended from school for a week. The principal asked if Derek had suffered any kind of trauma that would cause him to act like this. I could not tell him that Derek witnessed Sophia being killed. Okay, well there we go. He was only 5 when that happened. Okay, so Derek is 5 years older than both Trisha and Scott. May 11th, 1981. Derek stopped going to school. He told me school isn't for him. I should not have asked him to keep quiet about Sophia's death. He must have been bottling up his emotions all these years. Maybe it's time I start homeschooling him. Yes, because clearly that is the issue. That's the issue, man. Okay, we're done with one story. Now time to open that time capsule. Oh, right. Cemetery. Here's the church, and the cemetery will just be a hop, skip, and away. Not even. So, they said the rock by the tree. Here we go. I still remember. Now, here we go. Best friends forever? Hello? January 11th, 1996. This is from Derek. Okay, I'm gonna assume that he unearthed it, then reburied it. Scott is gone and Trisha is dead. How did this happen? We held Trisha's funeral last week. There could have been more people, there should have been more. This village will be barren in a few months to a year. My generation is just moving out, and the old generation is simply dying out. I will also be leaving here soon, once my mother passes on, once I can't take of her any longer. The night Vivian died, I saw Scott leaving her. I was at a distance from where they were arguing. I couldn't hear the details, but I could tell they were disagreeing. When Scott left and went back to his cabin, I followed him. I watched him through the window till early morning, all the time thinking how we have drifted so far. How could Trisha choose him over me? Am I not good enough for her? The police questioned me when Scott was suspected of killing Vivian. I know he didn't do it, but I decided not to tell them what I knew. With Scott locked up, I could have a chance to be with Trisha. I didn't expect that this small omission on my part would eventually lead to Scott's death. When Scott died, Trisha ended her life. In a way, I too died that day. I never wished for Scott to die, nor Trisha. I hope they can forgive me. Yeah. Best friends forever. It's nothing really. Oh god. The fact that I'm finding a chess piece here. Okay. This little box thing here is nothing. Secret of Painscreek. Hospital mentioned hidden room in the study room. No, I already got that. Underground secret passage. Got that. Future Detective Scott. Secret room above Father's room. What? Wait, can I read what that bear says? No, I can't. Okay. Okay. So, well, first off, let's see what I can delete in terms of... I think I can delete this. I don't think this is any pertinence. I'm starting to think this has nothing to do with anything. That I don't know. Oh, Oliver, I'm done with ya. Okay, so 203 was Trisha. I'm done with the hospital, I believe. I believe I'm done with the hospital. I'm so glad. Playground, behind hunting cabin, cemetery. And then it kind of just stops there. I'm wondering if there's like another time capsule for me to... One. Okay, I can delete this. Magdalena, Trisha Roberts, Scott Brooks. Right. Sophia. There's that. Okay, got that. Done with this. Keep that. Found who killed my mother. Dealt that. Happily ever after. Oh, there's that as well. Then there's this. 9. Okay, not just me taking another picture. Okay. Alright, so now we got... What else is there? I don't know if there's like another... Oh right, no. The whole Sophia thing with the... Is that what the... Okay, so we have the post office of all things. Let's see if I can find... So I know Matthews was the Moon something whatever cafe. Yeah, here it is. Now, question for me right now is, did I ever notice anything, clues written on the outside of these cafes? Tuesday nights, anything? Here we go. Playground. Literally wrote them on the... Okay. Playground. Matthew... Father Matthew, 1975? No, sorry. Dorothy. No. Oh my god. It wasn't Dorothy. It was Steve. Sorry, Steven. I got a feeling you're dead now. Also, I'm missing one of your diary entries. This is very disconcerting. Anne's Courtyard. Okay, so I'm actually right here. Anne's Courtyard, Bridge, and Post Office. Okay, so somewhere... You know, the crazy thing about that is, like, I literally did not see those words, and suddenly, it's just like, it's kind of like it unveiled before my eyes. It's almost like, what do you call it, those magic eyes? I couldn't see it, and suddenly it was right there. I mean, okay, this is me looking... I'm looking as if it's going to be on the ground. Mind you, there's... It would be weird if it's up there, because that means Father Matthews, for some reason, climbed up and... I mean, here we go. Bird. Okay, now we need to look for the postal office. There we go. And I already forgot what the other one was. Use the camera. Okay, so far the pattern is that the clues are near the entrance. Alright, the other one, seeing the stream makes me think. Reminded me of the bridge, where he said, bridge to the entrance of the town. So is it just... Stump. I don't know. What am I doing? Okay. So, let's look at our photos. I don't know if there's playground, bird, stream, stump. Okay, well the playground's that way. Okay. I mean... So for a minute there, I thought, like, Derek was a possible suspect. I don't know. So far, Father Matthews kind of seems to be the closest one. Playground, stream, and stump. Oh. What the? It opens? Oh, this is what the locket's for. I thought... 02, oh my god, turn around, please. I am begging you, right now, to just work with... 0526. Okay. Is this it? No. 052... I don't know which way is best, but we'll go this way. 0526. It wasn't it. I thought I had it. Oh, I totally forgot about the room key. Whoops. Okay, well... That's it. What do you mean by bird? What bird? A birdhouse? Is there a birdhouse around here? I just looked for... Oh, here we go. Here's bird. Maybe... Ooh. What are the chances the... So now I gotta check Dorothy's place. I totally forgot that we had a key to Bernard's. I'm kind of going all over the place right now. Now, because I have an idea of where the end is, hence my my big game spoilers. Wait, where am I? I'm heading to Bernard's. Am I lost? Yes, I am lost. Man, okay, I'm going the right way. Also, I want to have another look at the knife, because I'm not sure if I turned on both sides. I don't know, Derek's nicely had a name on his, but... Okay. Come on. Okay. BH? No, sorry, this is BH. Hello, what's this? Bitch. Okay. January 12th, 1995. I drove Vivian today since Derek is out of town with Charles. As I was driving, we talked. She expressed that, despite having a successful business, she felt empty and tired. Trisha hates Vivian for trying to stop her from seeing Scott. She seems to be really bothered by the name Vincent, and her relationship with Charles seems to be just for show. I wish I could comfort her. She's going through so much right now. If only I could confess to Vivian how much I respect I have for her, how much I admire her. January 18th, 1995. Ever since Trisha brought up the name Vincent, Vivian has been pretty quiet. Even during dinner, she hardly spoke. I can barely remember the last time Vivian appeared happy. I don't think anyone can blame her. Wanda hasn't been coming to work for a while now. Her illness is getting worse. I wonder how she's coping. February 5th, 1995. Derek wasn't available to drive Vivian again, so I offered to help. It's been a month since I first drove her. She's been opening up more to me, telling me about the struggles she's faced with. Her rocky relationship with Charles, how she really dislikes Scott. Sometimes I would give her some suggestions when she asks what she should do. Other times, she just wants someone to listen to her. Mostly, I'm just happy to be with her. February 22nd, alright, because he has feelings for Vivian. Vivian seems rather distraught recently. During the afternoon tea gathering, I stood outside the room and tried to listen to the conversation. She feels miserable being with Charles. They hardly look at each other, let alone speak. Personally, I don't think Charles deserves her. I finished reading Vivian's biography. Half the facts were incorrect. The writer should have done his homework better. Okay, thank God. She didn't write herself. March 17th, 1995. Sometimes when I'm driving for Vivian, she asks me to drop her off at the corner of a street, typically in front of Tom's Cafe. Tom's Cafe? The Moon Cafe? She's always telling me that she'll make it back home on her own. It aroused my curiosity, so after dropping her off today, I parked the car and watched her. She ordered a cup of coffee to go. She then left the cafe and walked up the street for about 5 minutes to a residential area. She stopped in front of an apartment and pressed the doorbell. Shortly after, a man in his early 30s wearing a suit opened the door. He leaned over and hugged Vivian. She gave the coffee to him and they exchanged some words. I couldn't hear what they said. Then they entered the apartment together. Who is he? May 12th. This is the 6th time I followed Vivian. After she went into the building with the guy, I parked the car nearby to wait for her to come out. Is this considered stalking? About 2 hours later, a cab stopped out in front of the apartment. Shortly afterwards, Vivian came outside and the man followed closely behind. They chatted for a bit. Vivian looked extremely comfortable with him. Before leaving, she kissed him on the cheek. What's going on? May 29th. I tracked down the guy. He works at a bank. The place they meet is his apartment. How could she do that? Who the hell is he? I reported sick for the 3rd consecutive day. As I laid in bed, I kept thinking on why Vivian would be seeing another man. No matter what Charles did to her, she has kept her faith in him throughout the years. How could she be having an affair now? She's better than that. She's supposed to choose me. Right, okay. Is there lights to your place? Oh, thank God. Oh, there's your other... Wait. Oh, okay, that's just the clock through. I thought that was something. I'm like, what's that? That's nothing. Day 1, the hospital gave me these pills. They're supposed to help fight depression. Day 2, I feel a slight dizziness. It might be the food that I ate this morning. Day 3, the dizziness comes and goes. I'm still able to work. Not a big problem. Day 5, it's my day off today. I didn't take the medication. By the evening, I start thinking about Vivian. Day 8. I had to drive Vivian again, so I took double the dosage. I had a migraine for the rest of the day. At least I didn't have to think about her. Day 11. Couldn't Vivian stop seeing that guy? Why can't I stop thinking about it? Day 12. Now I know that my dizziness comes from those pills. Day 12. Day 20. The pills. They don't seem to work anymore. It doesn't matter if I take them or not. I can't stop imagining what Vivian and that guy are doing whenever they meet. Day 32, I stopped taking medication. Okay. I mean, the PI had his doubts. But, everything is open here. Yeah, all these... Yeah, I'm literally weirded out having all of these open like this. I'm like, but I wasn't here. Okay, and we're not done with Bernard because... There's the gun. We're not done with Bernard's story because there's still that drawer. Okay. So, let's head to Dorothy's place and see if that box, Sophia's... Because we have that locket. I'm like, man, this combination has to go to something. The hospital. But the hospital and mansion are close together. I have to go this way. Anything here? No. Yeah, that's also a question. What in the world am I supposed to be able to get from there? Did I miss the... Here we go. Postal office. 0526. Zero, 5, 2, 6. Yes! Yes! Is that it? March 8th, 1975. Dear Sophia, how have you been? I hope everyone is treating you well at the mansion. It's been 6 months since my missionary work started here in Indonesia. Life here is hard but meaningful. I thought my life at the orphanage was miserable, but after coming here, I realized I am blessed more than I could ever imagine. I'm supposed to be back in 1 week's time, but I recently decided that I'll be extending my stay here for another 6 months. I haven't received any letters from you for a while now. I hope you are doing well. Remember the time when we were at the orphanage? You said that you don't want to be poor anymore. I think God heard your call and brought you to Painscreek. Charles and Vivian told me they were glad I introduced you to them. They said you are a hard-working person with a kind heart, and that us being related was not the reason they hired you. You got the job on your own merit. I did not know whether or not to tell them we are not actually cousins. I feel bad for lying to them. I guess I'll have to tell them the truth someday. Having said that, I'm glad that you are in Painscreek. We can talk and meet anytime, just like the good old days at the orphanage. I will do my best here. I hope you can wait for me. Best regards, Matthew Brooks. P.S. I prepared a special present for your birthday. Wait for my telegram that day. Telegram. Besides, okay. Is this her diary? August 30th, 1974. I know some people don't like me. Wanda always picks on me and Bernard ignores me most of the time. Andrew, well, he's okay as long as I'm not in his garden. Dorothy cares a lot for me, though. I like her. Tom, our security guard, treats me with respect, even though I'm just a housemaid. Vivian and Charles are kind to me. And Matthew, too. I almost forgot about him. He's been taking care of me forever, certainly as long as I can remember. I'm a lucky girl. October 20th, 1974. Matthew talks to me whenever he has time. Sometimes I feel he's trying to escape his chores at the church. We'll talk about everything under the sun. Our hopes, dreams, futures. It reminds me of our days at the orphanage. December 29th, 1974. Landing a job here as a maid was the best thing that could have happened to me. However, I never imagined I would be having an affair with a married man, let alone my employer. Now I'm carrying his child. How do I face Matthew? March 15th, 1975. I received a letter from Matthew today, saying that he'll be extending his stay in Indonesia for 6 more months. That's always been him. He's always had a noble heart, wanting to help people everywhere. I miss him, but I'm glad he decided to extend his stay there. It gives me time to prepare how I'll explain my situation to him. I don't know how he'll take it if he just hears the truth blurted out once he gets back. March 18th, 1975. I received a telegram this morning from Matthew, wishing me a happy birthday. He told me he had a special birthday present prepared for me. All I need to do is find the clues that he placed in our favorite places. He's waiting for my telegram after I solve the puzzle. I actually solved it already, but I don't know what to say to him. What should I do? June 1st, 1975. But what's the telegram? My baby was born today at 8:20 a.m. and it's a boy. He looks just like Charles. Dorothy's taking good care of us. She prepares the food and attends to my needs. I almost feel like I'm her boss. Charles visits me all the time, asking if we need anything else. I told him he didn't have to come so often, and to instead focus on work. As mayor, he must have a lot on his mind. June 16th. Charles told me today that his mother, Magdalena, will be arriving in 2 weeks. She knows about our relationship. I feel nervous because she's a strict woman. At the same time, I'm happy because she told Charles to take responsibility for me and my son. Soon I won't have to be a maid anymore. Charles has decided to name our child Vincent Robert. I like that name. Sophia Millers. I actually did not know what your last name was. Mind you, the hell's this telegram? Give me this telegram. Okay. Is that inventory? Oh, this is still in my... Oh, briefcase key. Right. And I still have all these tools. Okay. Trying to think, because I know from the beginning of my set here, I have to cut out some parts at the beginning, aka when I was looking for the sewer gate. I think I could if I go this way. So, okay. I mean, I can delete a bunch of stuff as well, so... Open, unlock, unlock, unlock. Where's the briefcase? There we go. Okay. Here, let's take a better picture. It's really just the... Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter because all I need is the dart on the top. The code for Charles' safe in the gallery is Vincent's birthday. How could I not have thought about that? Call Sheriff James, check his file, 7741. Okay. Andrew Reed, autopsy report. Third-degree burns, pneumothorax? 44-year-old white male with burns found at home, pronounced dead at the scene. Third-degree burns found across body, completely charred over the head, face, neck, and hands. Heavily charred across the front and back of the body, legs, and feet. Closer inspection reveals punctured lungs with an object similar to a switchblade or a small knife. Pneumothorax is a possible cause of death, but body is too burnt to confirm. Henry Johnson. Exsanguination. 61-year-old white male pulled out of car submerged in lake. Victim's lungs do not contain water, which shows that he did not die from drowning. Due to the prolonged submerging of the body in water, the estimated time of death might not be accurate. Estimated time of death is between 12 to 16 days. Top right side of the skull, leaning towards the front and above the right eye, has a wide crack, usually caused by a sharp object and strong force. Front torso, face, and back portion of the forearm suffered numerous lacerations. The victim most likely succumbed to blood loss before being placed in the water. Vivian Roberts. Sanguination. 55-year-old white female found lying in front of the mansion gates, pronounced dead at the scene. A 12-centimeter wide and 7-centimeter deep crack found on the right side of the head. Impact caused by strong force with a sharp object. Okay. Lacerations on front torso and back sides of both forearms. Victim died from a loss of blood. Maybe it is Bernard. Is that it? Damn. I was hoping, like, the glove compartment key would be in here. Mind you, we do have... Okay, so hold on. These are all the things that I need to check now. Well, we need to head back. At some point, we're gonna need to head back to Bernard's place anyway. Damn, I was really hoping that the... Okay. Well, either way, because I've been spoiled already, I'm aware that the weapon was an axe. I mean, this is why Bernard is looking like the most likely suspect at the moment, considering there's a knife missing. We have like, I took a photo of like this, it's clearly broken. At the same time, if it is Bernard, why would he break open his own case for the axe? So that is something that comes into question. Okay, these I can beat because congratulations, I solved it. We don't know. I don't know what the telegram is. I have to relook about the telegram. Yeah, and then there's these chess pieces, which I'm a bit lost on because I haven't really noted anything that could be for that. Okay, what's, sorry, I'm trying to see. Okay, we opened this one so we can delete it. You found the bloody knife. How many chess pieces are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So, okay, so we have the filing cabinet in the sheriff's office. We have the code for the safe. We have this. We still have the glove compartment box. And I don't know if this is anything. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where this... I'm still looking for this telegram that supposedly... I don't think I've come across it. I know I found all the newspaper articles. And I have an idea of what points I should stop before coming across the end point of the game. Which again, I spoiled myself for. So I have an idea of what's going to happen, but I don't know how I'm supposed to be dealing with it, so to speak. Let's put it that way. But yeah, I'm going to end the set here. So I still have a few more places, a few more things to see, look about. But I'm coming pretty close to the end, so I don't know if it's going to be one more set or two more sets. Either way, thank you for liking if you like. Thank you for commenting if you commented. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribed. Thank you for favoriting if you favorited. Thank you for simply clicking on this video. Until next time, guys, see ya!